All right, welcome to our robot competition for 2023. So we'd like to start off this event with a prayer, and we've invited Jeremy Christensen to offer that for us.
I can just do it right. All right. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day today, and we thank you that we can come together and enjoy this robotics competition together. We ask for safety for everyone as they travel. We ask that those that are competing can do well, perform to the best of their ability, and say this in Jesus Christ's name.
Thank you, Jared. So let's get some first things first here. The most important thing, well, food. We all come for food, right? So we've got hot dogs and chips back here in the back. Feel free to help yourself. And we'd ask that you start off with one, and then if there's extras, then you can go after that. So I'd also like to recognize our organizers for this event and the many, many hours that they've put together in being able to have this event come together for us. So we've got Eric Barker and John Carmen as the main organizers. Let's give them a round of applause. And there's been other support from the Experiential Learning Center shop and the staff that's on board there. We'd also like to thank them. And we've also got two champion referees that will be watching the event and making judgments. And so we'd like to also thank Katie Price and Ben Broch for that. So now I'd like to turn some time over to John to go through and give us a rules overview so that we're all on board as to what happens.
All right, thank you guys for coming, and thank all the teams for building these awesome robots. So we're gonna have single matches between two robots happening at a time. So only one of the arenas will be running at a time. And the purpose for that is that on the other arena, the two teams who are on deck will be setting up. So our MCs will be announcing who is on deck, and those two teams will need to come up and prep their robots to compete. Once the other match ends, we will shift to that next match, and our two referees will start the match with a starting stake. Once that begins, the robots will wait about 5 seconds so everyone can move away out of these two yellow squares. So nobody should be entering these two yellow squares during the duration of the match. Once the robots begin, our two referees will be looking for how they perform, how they technically move, and especially for which one falls off first. So if a robot falls off, the opposing team will be given 1 point. At that point, we'll stop the 3-minute clock, reset the robots, and then start again. In round 1, we will run all 3 rounds and keep track of each point that a robot wins. At the end of the round, the number of points will be tallied up, and the top 6 teams will be placed into a seeded bracket to move on to the next rounds. As for setup of the robots, we will have Bryce right here will help the teams on deck be setting up the robots. So when Dr. Lloyd or Dr. Peterson call your team name, you need to come up as quickly as you can and find Bryce. What will then happen is he will give you a 3-2-1 countdown. And at the end of that 3-2-1, both teams will place the robots behind these 2 brown starting lines. Once they've been placed, you may not touch your robot again. It needs to be ready to start with the IR signal without any interference. If for some reason you do need to pick up your robot, you can let Bryce know, and both teams will pick up the robot and repeat the process so that nobody gets an unfair advantage. All final decisions will be given to our refs, Katie and Ben. If you think that there's something wrong, feel free to ask them politely. but do not think that they're going to change their minds simply because you ask. They are the final authority. And they will be working hard to discuss and look to make sure they understand what's going on in the match. All right, good luck. Thank you all. We are excited to see all your robots compete, and I hope this goes great.
So, thanks, John. I actually have a few little clarifying questions in case you may have similar questions in your mind when these robots are competing. So you can clarify when they go outside of the line. Does that mean if they touch the line, they lose a point or gain a point? Or if the wheels go off and they're hanging in air but they don't completely fall off the edge, does that count? Anyway, could you clarify a little for us?
Good question. The robot needs to touch the ground. So once a robot touches the ground, then it is considered out, and a point will be awarded to the opposing team.
All right, thanks. Thanks, John. So let's a little more detail on the schedule here. So we will have 4 different rounds, and so like John mentioned, we'll have this round 1, and then we'll start round 2 after a little break, about 45 minutes from now, and then we'll have the final 4. We'll go into round 3. And then from that, we'll distill it to the final 2 in round 4, and then we'll close the competition and announce the 3 top, winners in the competition. So with that, let's get started and have Baymax and Big Hero come on up.
Start on this one.
Oh, that one. No, never mind that one. The one with the camera. Straight up to the camera. So don't trigger it.
It is time.
One team member only inside the yellow line.
You're just gonna wait.
You're gonna wait until I say.
Right. So put them down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just
Give who's on deck.
Are both teams ready to put it down?
Yeah,
That's it. Do this.
That is.
It's back attack and
Ready to hit.
Okay, and we've got Spack Attack and King of the Hill on deck.
Yep, there it is. Reset it. Let's reset it.
Seconds delay after to start the second.
Yeah.
Both teams ready? 3, 2, 1, place.
Wait. Really?
No. So
It's the skylights.
it's an invalid trigger.
Gotcha. I wish we had like a umbrella. Some other teams had an umbrella earlier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what do we do now?
We wait until you're both ready and hit.
Okay.
Back up. Go.
Team members, please avoid standing in front of the MCs between them and the arenas. So please move off to the side after your robot has been set up.
Did you unplug something?
Has it triggered?
Did you connect this at all?
Oh, dang it. No, we're just gonna chill.
Invalid start.
Invalid start. Probably should.
So we started off with an invalid start.
Are you just putting it right here?
Yeah, Ron.
I think that's a good idea.
I think a lot of teams are having trouble with the skylights not being
I can help you get the other ones.
situation.
1 point to Baymax for an invalid start on
Oh,
Big Hero 5.
just go to
That's Baymax.
I was like,
Point to Baymax.
We announced that, but
Yeah, I was saying like if you would have to reset does that over?
So we have a point to Baymax for an invalid start.
point Baymax. Okay, well.
There's no cheering. There's no applause from the stand. All right.
Both teams ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, place.
Antonio.
Back up.
Back up.
You know, like put it down.
The clock has been triggered.
Okay, now we have no start.
Wait, isn't the pole supposed to like touch the ground or whatever?
Make sure it's vertical. No, we're not touching the ground to extend the range.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, come on, buddy. Go. It's resetting. Go, buddy. It's waiting for the light again. Yep. It stops. All it does with the code is go. So if it stops, then it's waiting.
All right, paused.
Oh, yes.
Staring contest.
yes.
This says when.
That's the right choice.
So now it's just to see who like randomly gets the stars, right?
That's right.
I think it would help if ours was actually straight. I should know this front and back, but I don't. 5 seconds. Neither starts. What do we do?
No one gets
Okay.
Should we restart then? Or say it's somebody else's match?
That practice IR worked just fine earlier for us.
You can
The wood stick one?
try that.
I have one here.
If it's continued to your problem, we might do that.
Yeah, there's someone else.
So it looks like both of the robots are having trouble triggering to
Oh, there it
start
is.
the IR.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna try a different
If not,
sensor.
neither team will get a point.
For this one.
Then move on.
So just the 1 point for the false start.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Actually, just leave it. It's currently not. All right. Are both teams ready? Yes. Yes. And
Oh, buddy, no, not that ready. Reset.
They started before the 5 seconds.
pause.
Being cheeky.
4 to 5 seconds.
Hopefully this is not
Point. What's your team name?
Wait, what?
Big Hero.
Big
4 to 5 seconds?
Yes. No, 5 seconds away.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a rule. I thought that was 5. But
Maybe re-announce.
I'm not the guy with the
Teams
counter.
go on
So.
deck. It looks like they have not yet.
So we have on deck Spack Attack and King of the Hill.
All right. Scratch that point.
That means you come on up here and be ready for next in line.
Tried 2 rounds, so we are moving on.
Sounds good.
So we're done with that. So just the 1 point initially, not this second point that we just counted.
So we had the 3 rounds there with Baymax and Big Hero, and it looks like Baymax came away with 1 point.
It was pretty quiet. Which teams are coming up next?
Back attack and King of the Hill.
Spack Attack and King of the Hill,
I could hear that very clearly.
you're up.
All right. Which team are you? Spack Attack. Are you King of the Hill?
On deck we have Team
Okay.
Extreme and Flip the Overgrads.
All right. On deck, make come around this area. I'm not.
Should we just do like a test start? See if we all are.
That's what we have the test start
Yeah, the sun's literally changing since we got.
Okay. Where's Bryce?
And are you going to try to use both?
Yeah. Over there.
You guys ready? Yeah. Both teams ready? Yep. One place.
All right. Match start.
Right. We have a point for Smack Attack.
King of the Hill.
Oh,
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Gets a point.
I can try to raise it, but I don't know.
Both teams ready?
I think we just lost the We're going to take. Supposedly the other one. I think when we pick it up, that's so we need like 1 minute to 5.
I believe we have to be able to restart rounds in 30 seconds. So I'll give it to you this time.
Well,
but
you can.
now that we've clarified that, we need to.
30 seconds, we'll just set it down, and if it doesn't drive, it doesn't drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it down when our time's up. It's beefy guy.
Okay. I'm not
Can we place it down now though?
Can we?
3, 2,
Ben?
1.
Ben, if this continues to be an issue with the IR, try placing one lower to the ground at an angle instead of having it up.
Okay. Start.
2, 1. Invalid start. Point 2.
Yep. Invalid start. Point to King of the Hill.
A point to King of the Hill for an invalid start. I think the robots
Match
have to wait
end.
5 seconds before they get started after the trigger.
You won the match.
That's it?
Okay. We're playing all 3 rounds.
Oh, for the first round?
For points?
Every
Yeah.
team
Okay, one more.
So on deck, we've got Team Extreme and Flip the Overgrads. You could come up and be ready on deck.
Is the clock ready?
We've got our last attack of Smack Attack and King of the Hill.
Place. 3, 2, 1, please.
Point. King of the Hill.
Point to King of the Hill. Oh, sure. Sweet.
Good job, everybody. All right. Who's up?
So we've got Team Extreme and Flip the Overgrads.
On deck, we've got Team Dorito Chips and Megabot.
On deck. Starting soon.
Katie, move the camera to 12.
Both teams ready to play?
A little.
Are we ready? Okay. Well, if it starts, then they will get a point.
Sure, I understand.
Oh, ready? 3, 2, 1, place.
All right. Oh no, I didn't turn it on. Did you need to turn it on? And false start. Point. What's your team name? Flip the Overgrads. Flip the Overgrads. Okay.
Right.
So it needs to be ready to run on infrared start once you finish.
Well, just put it down first and then place it. And then turn it off.
Okay. So turn it on before you place. Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, place.
All right. Match start. I'll start for both teams. Which one did it?
Never mind.
So we are going to do point, flip the overgrads. All right, one more.
So we have 2 points for Flip the Overgrads for false starts.
We're just doing points. Okay.
3, 2, 1, place.
Nope.
Match start.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. You both may want to check your infrared because
Yeah, we have. That's use one of the pools. There's no. Thank you guys.
All right, we have another point for Flip the Overgrads.
So you see what I did? So you're just gonna put it on.
So Team Dorito Chips and Megabot, you're up.
Team Megabot.
Megabot?
Here's my habit. There are other two that just we'll participate.
They have microphones.
We don't know.
You can just stay on this one.
Okay, we'll stay.
This one.
Okay. We should have the on deck people actually be on deck up here.
Can we hold an umbrella while we're starting?
Man, hold on. If it's clothing outside the yellow line.
What is this?
I guess I can't stop you if it's outside the line. Because it depends literally on where someone is standing in the arena for the starting sensor. Because like if he starts it from right here versus right here, it changes our IR light because of how much is coming in.
Okay.
It's like really frustrating.
For consistency, we'll stand here and try and just extend our arm. We'll stand right in the middle. But just see what we can get.
This is a little They're just getting blasted by this.
So what? So you can just get yours to false start after this.
place them at the same time.
Wait, we're not ready to place quite yet. It just has to be on.
One fluid motion. Does that make sense? So like, as you place it down, you can put the little cap on. Does that make sense?
Okay. We need both teams to remove the robots so that we can place simultaneously.
Pull it off. What?
Do I put this on when I
Yes, that's how you do
Okay,
it.
we need to place at the same time on Bryce's command.
I understand. So we're going to have to do one for all.
We're going to have to start shooting.
So don't do that. We can just have to place it on the thing.
Okay.
All right, are both teams somewhat ready to place? All right. I'm going to place. Yes. 3, 2, 1, place.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Game start.
Hey, you
False
should
start.
I'll start. I don't know
They started simultaneously rematches. Okay.
It's a rematch because they both started at the same time.
You did well. That was exactly.
Both started at the same time, so we've got a rematch.
Okay.
Who is who? Which one? Which one are you guys?
Team Dorito Chip.
Dorito
This is
Chips?
Team Megabot.
Megabot.
This is Team Megabot.
Okay. So it looks like we got something we haven't seen before with the wings coming out in this one. Could be a really good strategy.
Okay.
Both teams ready? Only 30 seconds.
Okay. 10 more seconds.
Just one.
I always see. Okay. Match start in. Or not match
So
start,
on deck,
place.
let's have Baymax and
5,
Bob Saget
4,
Dynamics
3,
be up and ready.
2, 1, place. Match start. False start. Point Megabot.
False start on Dorito Chips. So point Megabot.
Alright. Here's your chicken robots.
So we doing all of those as round one?
That was the plan.
Okay.
We might.
There
cut
are
that.
2 more rounds. Okay.
Alright, Jared.
There's 2 more rounds? Yep.
So it's the retro range.
Okay.
You're telling us to place, right?
We are placing
So we need to place, but then we
in
have to say
15 seconds.
not really spin it.
Fluid motion, I can put it there.
We can't because it's the accept starts our IR filter, which
5,
I waive my right to place my robot first.
2, 1. Place.
That way they have the advantage.
Back out. And match start.
Jump.
Because the IR lights don't work.
so that was our solution.
Ask John.
I'll waive my right.
Gotta ask John.
Ben, try to put it closer.
Yeah, most of the robots either
We're doing it
Closer.
or have a false start.
Like put it on the ground.
I can't put it on the ground or that won't start.
We can have Katie's. We'd rather have the robot start than get the clock.
They already did. They already waited like over 20 seconds.
All the way around. So, hey, we need to set a robot down, and then
Hit OK.
then we have to press an OK.
Okay.
We press any other values, but we press OK so we can. That's our way of fixing it.
Draw. Yep.
Not select anything, just hit
Place.
That's okay. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this will be the
I'm
last
just
one.
hitting OK.
Okay.
So we have to
Delicately
Have a
press.
draw, so they're going to try replacing the robots. Starting it again.
Placing in 5,
Tricky
4,
getting these things
3, 2,
working.
1. Match start.
Somewhat. It's been more than 5 seconds. It's been way longer than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all ready. Yeah.
Like during this competition.
Robots.
All right, we've got a draw for that last round.
All right.
So Bob Saget Dynamics.
People don't want to put the robots down when they start.
Okay.
You can just stop and place it.
I will be starting up here and moving down to make sure that we get the full range. See the maximum chance of getting a red start.
And we have Baymax and Bob Saget Dynamics.
Okay.
On deck we have Big Hero and Smack Attack.
We're ready.
So one second.
Team names?
Bob Saget. All right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place.
We have to press and start our
Okay, go. You have to place with it all ready to go.
We clear. We got good.
And match start.
Make a shell.
Point. False start. What? Okay.
We're playing music.
There is no way we false start. Okay.
Katie.
She says it was 1 second too early.
1 second too early.
If you get a video of that.
I mean, you called it, so.
I mean,
Katie.
our code, when you press the button to start our timer, our code says to wait for 5 seconds. Did it trigger that at the same time that we started?
I triggered that.
That was since this first.
That was instant.
It might have sensed this before you guys sensed it.
Which would have made it earlier, actually.
No, it might have. We might have.
Potentially.
Can I quickly change my thing to 7 seconds? I'll wait 2 extra seconds. Everybody okay? Wait, I'll wait an extra 2 seconds.
It's not a bad plan. Is there a close spots here when we run?
1 second, we're going to test something.
Sorry, I'm in
Is there any way we can get buttons started? Give everyone 10 minutes to solder on a button, and then the ref pushes the buttons at the same time. If I ask all the teams,
Yeah, I go around after those break.
hey, Derek, if we do a button start, and the ref pushes solder on the button, hey, are you guys
Let's just do 7. Can we get that first round wave?
Try the umbrella too.
Are you thinking of changing it?
We might.
Yes, it's the mouse droid.
What did you do this? Okay.
you guys, is your start working? Yeah, are you okay with doing a button start and then like solder on the button?
Okay. We bumped our weight with a switch. We're the switch already.
Okay.
We could do button start as well.
I need 10 minutes though.
We do. Oh, yeah, we have to.
No, we don't. We're good.
Yeah. See if we can
do button start.
If you guys are.
I can do button start right now. Thank goodness that's still on.
A lot of people just.
No, it still goes into the weight system. It's just
What do you guys do? We have a button? Yes.
you take out your detection, when you power it on. We're going to continue with the processes. We checked something. Hey, everybody, we checked the clocks, and now we're definitely sure that we're going to count the 5 seconds right. So
Did you count slow? Did you count slow last time?
we were just double checking based on like what she's seeing on the clock. So it's definitely 5 seconds now, at least in terms of competition time. If we need to increase it, we'll allow you to do that.
We increased to 6.5.
I'll wait longer if you want.
Okay.
6.5. What's the delay?
No, we did. You guys just, we just, to be safe, we're waiting. So we don't check.
Okay. Can't be moving around. You're gonna fall start.
Well, I'm just waiting for him to give me a signal. Can you be holding it first? Should I start right now?
Yeah, you should hold it. Thank you. Okay. Let's place in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I still have to press our A.R.C start. Clear. Is it good height right here?
Okay. Let's start.
Can you step back once it starts?
Okay. Good job.
That's hilarious. I love that. Okay, can you see what was the time that you say false start again? Wait, did they say false start?
No.
We had technical difficulties with the block because the hand blocked the.
Oh, because it blocked your.
Count it.
Can we have somebody with
Can we count it?
Count down 5 seconds.
Okay, I got you right now.
I think we just That's the button.
Okay.
We got it right here, guys.
Point Bob second dynamics.
They pushed our robot off.
Yep. Point Bob second dynamics. We're going to start round 2. Place in 6, 5.
Can you give me the signal to step off?
3, 2.
So point to Bob Saget for round 1. Going off on round 2.
Okay. Match start.
I don't know if you hit it.
Hit start.
Yeah, you didn't hit start.
We're fine. We waited 5 seconds.
I waited 6 seconds.
You did. Okay. John. Good job, guys. We're going to call the play in just a second.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, even if we did sense it, we probably couldn't stop it.
That goes.
Maybe it would have been better. Maybe it would have been better with the person created knowledge and not stand in the same place. Yeah, just like, and you can start from there.
I guess they should stand on the same time.
I started with the start button, and they were after the 4 seconds. So
We waited a lot.
It's whether they were fair and sensitive.
We can run again. Okay. I will run again.
Don't run again. You can go to round 3. Okay.
It's going to be a redo so that we can make sure that both started.
Okay.
Also, we're doing all 3 rounds for the first.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, give us a second. We're moving on.
Bailey's like, yeah, look, we're crack. Start program.
Okay. It's like an orgy there. John. You can't like hold because it's gonna block. Maybe you can hold it up here. Yeah. You have to hold it over where
Both
this.
robots placed in the same
Unity. I'm just waving it. I can let them place basically in line.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. Place wherever you want.
Place.
Whatever you want. We just want to have fun.
Match start in 3, 2.
Oh, sorry, I need that.
You're
Match
good.
start
Sorry.
in 3, 2, 1. That's gonna be a time. Don't worry about the time taking. Okay. Point 5 second dynamic. You win every robot. Very nice.
Speakers, I love it.
Was that? Okay, one more. Place.
Wait.
Ready?
Rely on anything.
So another point to Bob Saget's, and that's the round for them. So we've got up right now Big Hero and Spack Attack.
Which is not.
And then on deck we've got Team Dorito Chips and King of the Hill.
You might have redone the second one.
Okay. Match start.
It's because we're adjusted for the sun's light now, so we have no way to adjust it.
Okay, point Bob Saget then next.
Okay, Big Hero and Spack Attack. You're up. Team Dorito Chips and King of the Hill, let's get you up here on deck. Hey, how's it going?
I'm so sorry. Who's queued up right now?
So we've
Somebody
got,
thought that they heard our name.
Yep. Big Hero and Spack Attack.
Perfect.
Are
Okay.
up, and that's you guys, right? Big
Yep.
Hero?
Big Hero. That's
Awesome.
right.
Yep, you guys are up.
Sweet. Thanks.
Yep.
So I don't know.
It's all good.
Are you a team?
You're Dorito Chip, you're
But
next.
I'm okay to stop now.
No, dude, you're chilling. I'm about like,
Did you do that by yourself?
The what?
Who was on your team for this?
Well, like, I guess I was my
we all
own
did them
team,
together
but
with Spack
yeah,
Attack.
we
The
did
Spack
them
Attack
together.
That's awesome. That's great.
Great. So who's this?
Big Hero and Spack Attack. So Big Hero right here.
Big Hero.
Big Hero's right here, Ben.
Hey, Big Hero.
I don't know.
So, right now.
Oh, Team Extreme's going right now?
Oh, no. Are you Spack Attack?
No, I'm Team Extremes. Sorry.
Brother, right?
Cousin. I know, yeah. It gets confusing.
Here's Spack Attack, here's Big Hero 5.
Okay.
Okay, and I think Team Dorito Chips is
First,
out.
we're going to put both robots as is without starting around, and we're going to test the umbrella. Okay, just place. Test your IR start. Anything?
It would have.
Okay. And then without the umbrella?
Hey guys, try to move away.
That was
Sorry.
No, like
We may want to get those new batteries soon.
Hey, can you guys this way? Out of the way of the MCs. The team
Ready?
is Vin. Once you guys place it,
Everybody needs to be out of square.
Thank you.
Place in 3, 2, 1. Place. Match start.
Got a point, Big Hero.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy
I
right
think
now.
that was their second point.
All right. It's a good change for the standard.
Maybe ask.
Okay.
Ask them to move to this side. Okay?
I would like the audience to be able to see your robots in action, so we recommend standing off to the side.
And we've got on deck Megabots and Flip the Overgrads.
Over here for the on deck. Okay.
On deck over
Ready
here.
to place. Yes. Place in 3,
Yeah,
2,
so anytime
1.
we're going to keep your chip, we'll speed it round. Okay.
Round 2.
And I'll probably just give them
Match start.
for
3, 2, 1.
Ours didn't trigger, so. Alright. Drop. Pick up your robots.
that way. If one can't move, it's a point to the other team.
Okay. Because it didn't trigger, we're going to do point to back attack.
Technically, they drove theirs off the board, though, and we didn't.
It wasn't touching the ground.
Yeah.
But their wheel was off the ground.
I'll check. Make sure this next time.
I thought that was the rule, is if your wheels go off the board.
No, it's touching the ground.
Okay.
Okay. Place in 3, 2, 1, go. And match start.
3, 2, 1.
So that was the point, Big Hero.
You're done.
2 points. That's all.
So we got Megabot and Flip the Overgrads.
Going all right?
Yeah.
Do you want to trade or are you doing good? Okay.
On deck for the next round of things, we've got Baymax and Spack Attack.
Okay. We're going to do it for the last group.
Baymax.
They just
We're going to test if the umbrella helps or hinders.
Okay, take that back. We've got Bob, Saget Dynamics, and Team Extreme.
Okay. So we're just going to do a quick infrared test. Test whether you want the umbrella. We'll let you guys make the call. So with the umbrella, just place not official.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay. Not non-official place, just place it down so we can test the infrared. Oh.
Guys, please don't stand in front
You
of
have
the
1 minute.
Did you get that?
That was a lot of stuff.
We have an unfortunate casualty with the robot.
We're gonna have a minute to try to fix whatever the problem is.
But we have to move on, so.
So the rules give them a minute to try to fix the problem and see if they can get back.
We'll come back. So that will go to on
30 seconds.
So we're going to move on to Bob Saget Dynamics and Team Extreme. So we're waiting for the Team Extreme and Bob Saget Dynamics. Get ready to place your bots.
Not to be me.
Did we announce the next team is going?
We're going to come back.
Okay. So who's up?
Bob Saget
Bob
Dynamics.
Saget and Team Extreme.
Let's
Where's the umbrella?
We may whether you want.
We'll try it out. Battery still says.
Okay.
Oh, something. Could be flickered for a second.
Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Are we up? Yes.
We're going to skip that one for now.
We're on deck. Magic Smoke's never gonna do
Going now? Okay, we're going to do a test again over umbrella without.
Okay.
So just a place to see whether So
We'll try the umbrella, see if it helps.
So if you want to do a test, you want to waive our rest time.
Have you had a video call? Yeah. I haven't tried it with you.
Okay. Yep, this is just an unofficial test. So I didn't trigger it.
Yeah, so umbrella doesn't help. That's okay.
Okay. So we're just going to go without umbrella.
Yeah, but okay.
If you want to just button push. You start with a button. I mean, I just put this on and it starts, so that's all I got.
We're cool with that. We should I would recommend just putting it like this. But
You have to
we
wait.
have to go like
I know, so.
okay.
Are we loaded?
We're not. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We should pull the robots off.
We're waiting.
We'll wait it based on the
You can get this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Set button. Once your hand is over, though, because you'll catch it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You can replace. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I like that.
And then we can flash you if you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, let's do it.
okay. If your team is
You
integrated,
can even get it spinning now.
Let's do it.
We're good to go.
okay.
Just press it. Just press it. Just press it.
Match start.
We didn't affect it. It was on the side of where
Oh yeah, for sure. No, he is right. Let's do it.
I didn't press it yet.
That's fine. That's our strategy.
Elegant dismount there.
We start with the flag down.
0.5 second dynamics.
We can start with down, but have to make all the previous 5 seconds. So let's do that.
I want to see a battle between Mario.
I guess we're doing modified rules for this.
Okay. I don't. It's funny how much it
Is
matters.
everyone's okay with that?
I think if you're okay with
I'm
it,
okay.
Let's do it.
okay. Tell them when to start. Okay. I'm going to hit the infrared right now.
All right. You press this, right?
Yep.
We saw it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. Oh. That's the one. Yeah, get it. Yeah.
0.5 second dynamics. All right, one more.
Great, Bob Saget Dynamics.
Get ready to place.
Got the David and Goliath here.
Okay.
Sumo
I'll
Bots.
tell you when. Okay.
Oh, because the flag down. Okay, you're fine.
Okay. You guys start your robot now.
3, 2, 1.
Second dynamics. Great job, everybody. We're done for that round. That match.
That's point 3 for Bob Saget Dynamics. Match goes to them.
We're gonna go back
Okay.
to Megabot and flip the overheads.
Here we go.
We're going to go back to Megabot and flip the
Fun
overgrads.
music on that one.
Yeah. Megabot. Where's
And our
Megabot?
casualty got some
Well, let's go clean again.
repair.
Who do we have on the deck then? Not Big Hero.
Flip the overgrads again.
King of the Hill, you need to come up and be on deck.
Would you like to test, or would you like to say umbrella? No umbrella?
Big Hero isn't on deck, is it?
I don't know what better.
Okay.
Wait.
It was, but the team you were going against dropped out.
Let's test first.
Okay. IR test. You can participate or not. It's okay. Okay. And firing.
You know this is good. It's good.
Feel good about it?
I feel amazing right now.
Great.
So yes to the umbrella. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
No magic spell.
Ready to place. Place in 3, 2, 1. Go.
We're gonna say it once.
Okay. Hands up. Match start.
Three, two, one.
We have a battle.
All right.
Yeah, it's a real battle.
Get him. Oh no. Come back around. Yeah. Oh, is it off? Is it off? We'll get him next time. Turn back on.
Logarithm finally wins.
That's a hit. Point. Technically don't be arena.
Flip the overgrads. Point. All right.
Point for Flip the Overgrads.
20 seconds. Technically be ready to place it. That's fine. Ours wasn't.
So, are we ready to place? Ready to place. Okay. Place in 3, 2, 1. Place. And hands off. Okay. Match start.
Oh yeah.
Again.
Come on, come on.
There we go.
We have a point for Megabot this time.
All right. 30 seconds to be ready to replace.
Ben, what team is that? What team?
That was Megabots. Ready to place? Yeah. Okay. Place in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hands off. And match start.
3, 2, 1.
So for 1 point each,
Yeah,
this is the
let's go.
tiebreaker.
All right.
Wait.
The time has passed for draw, so we're going to call draw on that one, even though it started late. It's technically 5 seconds until the draw. So
because neither robot started within 5 seconds, it's a draw.
We'll say no points.
no point.
No points.
And we're done. Good job, everybody.
Okay, flip the Overgrads and King of the Hill.
Other way.
No, there's a rule in there that says if they don't have 5 seconds after the start.
All right.
Should we do that any marker? So we didn't stop.
Flip the Overgrads and King of the Hill.
We have King of the Hill. Where's Flip the Overgrads?
Flip the Overgrads, you're back up.
You're back on.
All right. Do you want umbrella or no? Or do you want
Test with an umbrella.
Are you fine with it? Let's.
No, I am please. Oh, this is actually fixed.
Okay, everybody out of the ring. Match start. We'll have some early starts, that's okay.
Is that
We didn't pick it up.
We're not tuned to the umbrella.
Is that a test?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Can we try a practice one with it again? Do you want to put the umbrella
for it. Again.
You want to place?
Oh, yeah.
You can place it sideways so you can at least push it straight off.
So that counts point or no?
The initial one, we are going to count some point because you both agreed to it. But now we're set to go. Okay. We're going to do place in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Match start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Dodge it, little guy!
Don't let him touch you.
We have some rowdy robots here. We have another point.
Is that you? King of the Hill. Point, King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, point.
I have 3. So that was 2. We're on 3.
What do we have on deck?
Okay, Chloe, going on 1.
We're gonna need like 30 seconds here.
Okay, 40 seconds.
On deck, we've got Bob Saget Dynamics and Megabots.
Okay. Are both teams ready, or do you want more time?
As much time as you can.
Great. You have 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, place. Match start. 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Oh, they didn't see that coming. Did you do it, Berkeley? What did you do there? What just?
I think I already Oh, I think you're right.
The good news is that our robot started. Are we gonna end it? Hey, get him! Come on!
Get him!
We're stalled!
Got some stuff. What a battle.
That was Team 50.
Flip the overgrads, got the point.
Okay. So, okay.
Okay. Bob Saget Dynamics is there. We need to make bots.
That was
Megabots, where are you? We're up.
Sorry, Carter. Maybe we should just stay at 1.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Hey,
Bob
Derek,
Saget.
make sure you guys move so they can see you once you place.
Oh, sorry,
okay.
guys.
What?
Make sure you're
out of the
they
way so
can
that the
see.
judges
Just
can
about right there.
oh, sorry.
That's fine. Yeah.
We should tell somebody who it is.
I hope so. I want to believe in us.
No.
I know, but I'm all the way up here. We're definitely going to lose 2 batteries at some point.
That's what we were
Okay.
going for.
You have 20 seconds to be ready to place. Ready. You just want to place? Ready? Okay. We're not quite ready for the timer yet, so.
Okay.
Okay. Ready to go?
Oh, dude. Well, they were on the body more than I did. It took all semester. Until like literally last.
All right.
I think we had a physical design done like.
Do we want umbrella or no?
No preference.
Okay. No umbrella. Place in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Hands.
Can you reach over first so I can, because you'll have the shadow.
Thank you. Okay. Match start.
False start.
False start?
Okay. False start. We'd like. We could test that.
I'm gonna call that valid.
Our screen changes when he presses the button, and our state machine waits 5 seconds.
So as soon as you see our flag go like straight up, that's how you know that we're like
Point. Bob Saget Dynamics.
Point for Bob Saget Dynamics.
No, we bring it up to go straight, so it's within the size constraint for 5 seconds, and then it goes down.
So when does it?
Huh?
When does
It moves after the 5 seconds.
Okay.
You can see the screen.
As long as it doesn't move until 5 seconds.
Yeah, the start sequence is we have the flag, start, our flag comes up, we're within the size. When we set down, we can set down like this.
We can do that.
I'm okay with that.
We can do that.
We can set down.
Let's do that if it's not any different.
Just make sure you're angled towards the. Make sure you're angled towards the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
We put the flag down just so we can pick my arm better, but we can pick it up with that.
Let's consult the rules afterward. It's no difference to you.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, that's no difference.
The robot isn't moving, just put this card.
Okay.
Question if the flag can go up after
Yeah.
they start.
At this point.
Yeah.
Okay. You may place your flag any way you want, and we are
Just so I can see.
Place 3, 2, 1. Place.
Sorry.
How did we manage our time?
We place one.
So.
Okay. Match start.
We picked it up, so.
There's no way. You're missing 2 seconds. No.
I mean, are you guys?
Okay.
Yeah, we're all good.
So point, Bob Saget Dynamics, and I believe that was round 2 or 3. I think that was 2. One more.
Are you guys not like picking up?
Point to Bob Saget Dynamics.
Here, put it down.
With the button, like you guys start with the button.
Put it down.
Start with the button, but we need to
You have 30 seconds between. So
it's fine. We'll just count it as one.
okay. I don't know.
What?
For next time we play?
I don't know what to do.
Have fun. There you go.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, we want to have fun here.
Yeah, it's.
But like all the.
If teams have the infrared broken.
We will do that after.
One more round. And let's place 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hand away.
Okay.
Ask them to also time it from here. But your timer might be
Maybe a little bit. Okay. Match start. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Let it go, Ben.
False start. I'm going to say Bob Saget Dynamics. No, false start. Oh, okay.
Point to Bob Saget Dynamics.
Okay. I think your timer's off. We're timing it.
Let's go.
And you're saying like 2 seconds. It's a 5-second fixed.
Hey Ben, or sorry Derek.
Yes.
The flag goes up, and then I see the light go on. So the light going on there, is that when the timer starts? So I'm seeing your flag start before I see the light down there.
So does that mean we're
timer should start when he presses
they're
I think so.
That's what I think the
That's
discrepancy
kind of what I
is.
think
It
I
really
see.
a 2-second buffer though that you're seeing there?
So we
2
have
seconds.
Stack Attack and Team Extreme up.
Can you turn the card toward us? Let's do the test.
All right, here's our test. So, all right,
So when I pick up my IR, my lights will turn on.
we turn on as soon as that turns. We press that button.
So does this theoretically.
Alec, theoretically. All right, you ready? All right, so if you watch this screen.
Oh.
What?
That's a problem. Okay. Reset it.
They don't start until they let go.
Oh, so you could be holding the button down.
All right, wait. Okay. So you're going to see this screen change as soon as you press that button.
Okay, that was
I think we're good? Question mark?
I don't know. Yeah, let's just go back to 6.
Okay.
Just but yeah,
Wait, this right now?
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
it might
gonna have
be,
to go.
this sometimes picks up false starts, so that's this is like full starts, but
I have no idea, but
it's hard to tell, yeah.
Obi-Wan is super.
Yeah, that's true.
If you have any suggestions for
Part of the extreme.
but it starts.
honestly, we might.
All right, we have going Spack Attack and Team Extreme.
Wait, yours works starting. Oh, this is good. Oh, I should have done that 10-second time. I didn't do that.
If the IR start doesn't work,
Just manual. Just let him press
let it go.
a button, whatever.
do you agree to let them start their robot as soon as the
Yeah, that's fine. I almost built that.
That's true.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, for the sake of the game, because both teams agree, we're gonna. You guys start at the 5 seconds.
All right.
Like after the 5 seconds. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna place. 3, 2, 1, place. Do you guys want the umbrella?
No.
I don't care. Okay. Okay. So when Katie calls 1, you're gonna put your pin. Okay. 3, 2,
1.
Come on. Go, buddy. Wait, does it need to iron? Oh, no.
Did it not register? Okay.
Is that a technicality? Do I get to my first point?
Or you have to go push me out first.
I don't think he's going to do that. But he should stop at the white now. I think
They didn't start in 10 seconds,
anyway.
so they didn't start in 10 seconds, so point you guys. You are Team Extreme point.
Point to Team Extreme.
All right, let's do a quick session.
Yeah,
Just make sure.
Should. I mean, you did it 5 seconds.
You should literally white line
Second.
I don't know those things. My numbers is.
Watch back attack. Let's go.
Okay. Roll. If there's any way you can.
Did you just blow it?
No, I just making sure it was plugged in.
Okay.
It was.
I was like, wow, this is
Impressive.
So you're 30 seconds in the battle. Do you feel comfortable doing what we just did?
yeah. You got whatever we just did. Let's do it.
Okay. Place in 3, 2, 1. Match start.
Sorry, can you take your hand off?
No.
It's because the sun. Wait.
Let's go. Come on, buddy.
You guys have to make it more sensitive.
Yeah, we should try this stretch.
Yep.
Okay.
What are we sensing?
It's just you made it. It's different sensitivity.
Oh, so 10 seconds without. We're gonna have to call it. Point.
Wow. Good job, Sam.
Point Team Extreme.
Okay. One more round.
The wheel, like when it ran though. I mean, do you think the wheel stayed on? Has the wheel been on?
Oh yeah, the wheel is still on.
Okay. Place in 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Come on, boys, I want to see action.
Okay. Yeah, we went to selection. And start.
I want to see a fight. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no!
All right.
That's what I get for
Point.
What was action? Oh, you're real screen now.
Good deal. Okay.
Point for Team Extreme.
Next.
And then I think the two teams that haven't gotten an equal amount is
Yeah.
Baymax. No, not Baymax, they dropped out. Big Hero 5+1.
I know.
Megabot,
I think Team Extreme's probably gonna call it here.
You're gonna call it?
I'm not picking up much further. That was straight technicalities.
Thank
All
you.
right, no worries.
So who we got?
Let's go. Let's just call it. Let them drop out.
Okay.
I'm just having them agree to everything before we start.
All right. So we're going to call round one, and so we'll have a little break time, and then we'll gather back together for our round two for our seated bracket here in a few minutes.
Yeah, we're going to allow all teams to put a button to start. So if you want that on your robot, now's the time to put it in, and we're going to allow that.
Infrared radiation, and that's making it difficult for the robots to sense the start of the signal.
Yeah, it's really tricky. If you tested your sensor out in a different environment and come in here, it's a lot. A lot different than what was expected here.
So for the round two, they're going to allow them to sign on the button so they can start manually without having to be triggered by the infrared wand that they have.
Near the end there, I was like, okay, just let them like.
Grab some food.
Button takes place behind. John, can you make that?
So we're just going to ask a few questions to get to know you a little bit
Yeah,
better.
and where are you guys from? Are you the engineering majors? Are you
No,
elsewhere?
neither of us are
Neither of us
engineering.
are
yeah.
Okay, where are you at?
So I study statistics here at BYU.
Awesome.
And I study food science.
Fantastic. So what made you kind of decide to come do this very engineering type thing?
Yeah. Well, my cousin Alec, he's always liked doing robots ever since he's been little, and I came over to his apartment one day and he was kind of playing with his robots, and I thought that was just something really fun I thought I'd try to get into.
Okay.
So
have you been into it for a while, or is this like the first
this is
foray?
we're less than a year into this. So
Yeah.
last semester we tried to do like our own little robot competition with friends, try to ease into it, and this semester we thought, you know what, why not join the real deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly got into this. I'm Sam's fiance, so I do it out of love to support him. But I actually learned that I really like working with my hands. I like to cook and stuff, and so like I enjoy like the actual like physical part of building the robot, and like I learned that I'm really good at soldering.
Yeah.
She's very good. She's
As
very
far
good.
as like the programming goes, that's a lot of that goes over my head.
So what advice would you guys have for people who may be interested in this but don't know where to start? Have never done anything like this before.
Oh, that's a great question. I'd say that there's plenty of people here. There's plenty of resources to kind of support you. My cousin Alec, who's also in the competition right now, he was a huge support for us. But I know that, I mean, you have like the regular build nights, and then I'm like just even talking to people here at the competition. So many people are willing to help and kind of answer questions. So I'd say that don't worry, just dive right in, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
Anything looking back that you would do differently?
I think for me at least, like following that same advice, I've noticed a lot of robots here at the competition, people design themselves completely. I'm not super familiar or comfortable with like AutoCAD or those like development software things. So I honestly just went online and looked for like robots that I could just download as 3D things.
Yeah.
But I did end up having to tweak it along the way anyways, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. So I would say if I were to go back, I think I would just design mine from the bottom up again.
From scratch.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Yeah, because it's not as hard as I thought it was.
Okay.
Or maybe that's being naive. I'm sure it could get complicated.
So what was the biggest challenge that you found you encountered as you were moving forward? And how did you overcome that?
Oh boy. Do you want to take that, Stephanie?
Programming, but I didn't do as much of the programming. But I know you and Alex struggled through it a lot. Just getting the robot to work, honestly, is probably like the biggest challenge.
For how tough this is, like you've got a semester to do it, you've got classes that you're doing, so this is like your free time that you're giving to this. Like just even getting to this point where you've got a robot that can turn on, I think is very impressive.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
It is.
Just by itself.
Yeah, I would say I think that's like the biggest thing I've learned in like the one little mini robot competition we put on with friends, and then this one is you can show up and your robot will like move.
Yes.
Then that's a huge feat, or even just having the robot. Period. Yeah, just because you're so busy with other things at the same time. The other robots we made in the past for our own robot competition with friends, I liked that because for those we used Raspberry Pis. For these we used Arduinos, and I feel like you can see a lot more of what the computer is doing with the Raspberry Pi, or at least I thought I could, than with these, because we were controlling the robots manually, like remotely. So I could see what kind of responses we're working on. Versus this one, you just you have to hope that your script you made it works once you like start it, turn it on.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious as to how you did your team things. Like how did you meet your team? What brought you together? Or was it just commando style? It's like, I need you, like how
Question.
did that come together?
Yeah, so funny enough, both of us were individual teams. I'm a team of one and Tiffany's a team of one, but we had our robots together. I think the engineering department's kind in that they provided some funds for robots, so we thought, you know what, maybe we'll have two robots, and if one doesn't work or whatever, we have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
But we did do a lot of the development together.
To
impressive though. Like it's, a lot of these other groups have like teams of 3 or 4 or 5. You know, so doing it on your own, it's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work.
A lot of hours were spent with Alec.
Yeah, because we worked with our cousin a lot too to figure that out too.
You glad you did it overall?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot. Yeah, especially like as a stats major, programming. We don't have a ton of programming classes, but it's still really important for the majors. So I felt like this exposed me to a different side of programming that I'm used to. That I think has really helped me grow my skills in that way. So yeah, I feel like I've learned and grown a lot.
Good. So what was your strategy in programming it? Like what were you trying to get your robot to do?
Oh boy. So we didn't have a whole lot of fancy sensors. So the idea for our robot was we used this little sonar thing, and it would detect some object a certain amount of centimeters off, and it would go forward. If it sensed it, we wanted to try to maneuver our robot around to get to the side of the other robot, you assume, and then try to push it off. I think the issue we ran into so far in this competition is that whatever it was detecting wasn't always necessarily the other robot. So that's where it gets tricky.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but that's a strategy. That was a strategy.
Yeah. Well, try something and learn. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Of course.
We've enjoyed the moment, and we're proud of your work and your effort, and encourage you to continue to pursue hard things.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So we have an announcement that everyone gets a shirt.
On the team. Everybody who participated on the team, right?
Over on the back table.
Okay, our first round is going to be Big Hero 5+1 and Megabot. And this will be single elimination.
Ready? Who do we have on deck? On deck will be King of the Hill and SPAC. Okay, then next up we're going to have King of the Hill and SPAC Attack.
And this is single elimination match, so you have 3 rounds.
So each team gets 3 rounds as before, and then a single elimination to go up to the next bracket.
Okay, Big Hero. And Megabot, where are you?
Simpler this time. I think we're here. We're Big Hero. Are you ready to press start? Yep. Okay, we might want to, if you're not, you want to place it, you want to give a little bit of width so that, because they want to see your goal. Okay. 3, 2, 1, place. Okay, and then I'm actually going to hit your buttons. You have to tell me where they are. Okay.
Do you want to put that then, or do you want me to?
Go. I'll call. Can you press that? Oh, sure. Let's have that. That's okay.
All right, I'll give you a countdown. 3, and then you go on go, all right? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep, trigger.
We have a struggle. And
Big Hero.
Point to Big Hero.
All right. Quick double check. You have up to 30 seconds to check. Looks good. Let me know when you're ready. Ready. So ready.
Because like this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Place. Okay.
Go on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good. Okay, just leave it.
Big Hero, another point.
Best 2 of 3, so you guys will move on.
Yes!
Good job. Sorry. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Better be.
King of the Hill and SPAC Attack.
You got it? I got it.
We have to talk to this guy with
Right. Next up over here.
All right.
Rematch ready.
Yes.
On the button.
So I'm going to have you place, and then you're going to stay by your robot with your hands off, and then you're going to push the button when she calls go. 5-second wait after go. Good. Okay. Place in 3, 2, 1. Place.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, fight.
We have another point.
That was cool. Point. King of the Hill. King of the Hill. 30 seconds to reset. Both ready? Okay. Both the robots.
Who do we have on deck?
That depends on. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it's dynamics and
This is a lot easier. Okay, placing in 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Unless they're going random.
Don't.
I don't think that will start.
Don't stop.
Oh.
They can't quite push it.
Okay, you have 10 seconds to clear each other.
Wait, what's the 10 seconds?
Have contact. It's pushing.
And drop.
Okay, it's called.
So hold your robots.
Well, if it didn't start though.
Okay.
So we rerun.
True, they didn't start.
Oh, did they not start at all?
Never went.
On the button press?
So they didn't start. So we are going to give a point.
On deck, we've got Bob Saget and Big Hero.
If we had wait.
We should clarify this.
Yeah, I mean,
For future
Okay,
we haven't made a call yet. I think they said that they
It's too fast now.
Next time it's like live stream pause, I think let's just slideshow through
They basically go.
It's scary.
So I'll give you the 30 seconds from now.
Match.
Okay, so that wasn't.
So that last one
the
was.
first point was them. The second point was them. This is tiebreaker.
Okay, so we've got our tiebreaker, third round.
Okay, ready? Place in 3, 2, 1. Place.
So 1-on-1 race, single sided.
1, go.
They actually had that
Point, King of the Hills.
Hey, King of the Hill is going to move on. And now we've got Bob Saget and Big Hero.
It's us. Yes, it is us. Are we on this one? I think you.
Are you guys using
Yeah, can we like wipe this one down? Yep. Here.
Okay, I got it. Come on, buddy.
You have a good start in the company. And a point.
Get that cover back right. Upside dynamic.
It's so hard because it's like breaking out. I see you.
Okay, you have up to 30 seconds to be ready.
Check it in.
We're ready.
Point was for Bob Saget Dynamics.
Who do we have on deck? Okay, on deck we've got King of the Hill and Flip the Undergrads.
2, 1, place.
3, 2, 1, go.
Struggle.
Yeah! That's
We have a struggle.
Yeah, I did. Yes!
And they are still.
Katie called it.
Yeah!
Point goes to Big Hero.
Sorry, I'm
I
trying
was waiting for him to call it.
Okay, I wouldn't have called it if it was.
It's harder to throw than that.
So we've got a tie, and this round will determine who moves on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are these percentages? Yeah, so this is civil elimination.
Sorry.
Okay, you guys have about 10 more seconds. Okay, ready.
What the
Make sure you're
heck?
not outside of the box this way. Okay. Ready to place in 3, 2, 1, place.
Alright. Last
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's see how we do it.
3, 2, 1,
Point. Bob Saget Dynamics.
Point by Bob Saget Dynamics.
Great job.
Great job, guys.
And that's a round for them.
Good job, guys. Come on over.
So next we've got King of the Hill and Flip the Undergrads. You guys are up. Overgrad, sorry.
Screaming about it.
Oh, shoot. Whoops.
Their goal is to be the graduate students.
Got it. Got it. It's a ambitious goal.
Alright.
Yeah, but this time, the entire code base is built for robots.
Both ready? Yeah. Okay. Place in 3, 2, oh my gosh. Place.
3, 2, 1, go.
I really thought. There's nothing else, sure. They definitely. No. Oh, look at that. You got a print. Point. King of the Hill.
King of the Hill gets the point.
All right. Are we ready to place? Yes. Place in 3, 2, 1. Place.
3, 2, 1,
Oh, should wait.
go.
And we have another point.
King of the Hill wins.
King of the Hill moves on.
Good job, everybody.
Okay.
All right.
I think they're ready to go. Okay, we've got our final rounds, and we've got Bob Saget Dynamics
The change for this is best of 5.
going against King of the Hill, and this one's going to be a best of 5.
So we're down to 2 contestants at this point.
We are at the final round. Really sad.
So first team to win 3 points is going to be the overall champion.
Yes. We're going to end up third.
Hey John, both teams are cleaning wheels right now? Yeah, I mean these arenas they're really
Okay, so
Can you announce that?
they're both cleaning wheels, so we announce like a 2-minute break.
Okay, so we've got a 2-minute break while they're cleaning their wheels. The pressure is on.
What's the okay.
Oh, big hair effect was
And here's the camera for our online crew. Some can sit, some can stand.
What are we doing?
We're just going to ask you
Interviewed.
ask you a few questions.
Everyone's going to see us.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'll answer mechanically, answer programming.
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
So, if they're relevant.
Sure.
Welcome, team. And for our live audience, we're just going to ask you a few questions, and you can share a few things about your team. So first of all, introduce yourselves, and we'd like to know who you are and your team name. If someone wants to start off.
Sure. My name is Vin Jones. This team right here is Big Hero 5+1.
Yeah, I'm Porter Hatch.
I'm Antonio Trujillo.
I'm Tyler Ricks.
Awesome. And so I'm just curious, like, what formed your team? You know, like, what was it the dynamic that brought you all together? And like, is it all majors? Is it different majors?
So that is a good story. Originally, the three of us are actually returning from a previous team last year when we had the A.R.C competition with the race cars. We were just carried over from that. And then we are all engineering. Two of us, I believe, are electrical.
We're
We've
both
got a
electrical.
computer, right, and a mechanical engineer. We actually took on Porter recently. I met him in our physics class. We just got together, started talking about robots, and found out he had an interest for it. And so we said, "Hey, let's do this."
Yeah.
Do you guys have any experience before jumping into the last year's competition?
It's a great question. I'll go first, and I'll just let the other guys speak as well. But I originally started in robotics back in my junior year of high school. We did first tech challenge at my Cholo High School, and it was a great experience. It really made me feel like, hey, I can do engineering. Like, I've got the creative mind for it. I've got the math capabilities for it. And then I just try to keep with that ever since. You know, so I stay involved in competitions like these. I do mentoring for the robotics here in Provo, and it's been a great time. I've learned a lot.
For me, I haven't had really any. I mean, I did some robotics in high school, but I didn't really learn anything because I wasn't there much. But when Vin was talking about robots, I started looking into it. And I bought the kit for 240, ECEn 240, which comes with basically a whole thing, everything you need to make a robot. And so then I just started playing with the code, and through my coding classes, through the other classes I've taken, it was easier to piece it together than it had been when I looked at it in the past. So most of what I've learned came within probably the last month or so.
Nice.
For me, no experience whatsoever before last semester's competition. I felt like I was more of the moral support group.
So we need that as well.
This one's I've had a little experience coding and programming. I haven't really had much to do with robotics before the first competition we had, but I mean, I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about and definitely a lot of the stuff that I've learned in other classes have definitely helped, like C and Python and all that.
So what advice would you give to people who are maybe interested in this, they think it's cool, but they have no idea how to start?
My best advice that I can give is you just got to jump into it. Nobody really knows everything that there is to know. It's all about experimentation, trying new things. If you don't know anything at all and you just want to learn, that's a great place to start. So my advice is just go for it. Ask lots of questions. Don't be afraid to ask dumb questions, because sometimes those are just the right questions you need to ask.
If my thinking is Arduino makes it really easy to learn. It does most of the work, I think, in a lot of ways. So if you wanted to have a place to start, look into Arduino and how to program, and buy an Arduino board, and you can go from there and buy the components. And I think that's a good way to get yourself started. It's just easy to learn once you've got a foothold.
I would say another thing is having good friends, because if you just start by yourself, it can be really daunting on a person's mental health, especially if they think that they're not worth it, and they want to learn but just don't know where to start. It's better to do it in groups and with friends.
Great. So what would you say was your biggest challenge, or one of your largest challenges, and how did you overcome that and get the robot to work?
Mind if I say it?
Go ahead. Yeah.
For me, it was balancing between homework and college life and this extracurricular activity. There's always you sometimes just wish to only fully go into the extracurricular, and then you would be able to come up with something amazing. But life comes at you and you have other stuff to worry about, like homework and studying for exams, paying rent, getting a job, etc. So I would say that was the biggest challenge, trying to find the time to do this. But in the end, we were able to do it with very little we had.
I'd also say that one of the other things is you come across these obstacles where there are things you just don't know how to do. You don't know who knows how you can learn it. So you just start researching, and maybe you finish your homework at midnight, and so you're at 3 a.m. trying to finish this CAD model that hopefully will work. You got to do it a few times because maybe it might not print right. So if you just keep at it, something's going to pan.
If I had to be specific for this robot, we probably spent over an hour this morning trying to figure out why one wheel wouldn't spin, and it was literally the placement of one bracket in our code. It was just above where it needed to be, or just below where it needed to be, rather. But yeah, it can be just the littlest things that can make a huge difference and be a huge obstacle. But it's just persistence, and you don't give up.
Awesome. Well, you guys did really great. Had an impressive robot, impressive turnout. So congratulations. You should be proud.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great.
The whole time, I don't know, is that the camera or is that the camera? That's the camera. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh. Come on, just start. We're getting ready. So, we're on the fire. It's realistic. So, slide the ball. Right? Yeah.
Well, if anything goes wrong, just,
Fire! Smoke screen.
Just gonna.
Yeah.
I work for the.
Trying to bring Eric in.
Fix those issues.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, those teams who don't even those sticks, they're going to break them.
Well.
Okay, this is ready. I think everything's ready.
No,
I don't think so. Katie,
Yep. So basically, we qualify.
Okay, we've got our final round against Bob Saget, Dynamics, and King of the Hill.
First round, literally. Best of 5. So first dress. Well, actually, you might have.
With squeaky clean wheels.
Let me know when you're ready.
ready. Okay, place in 3, 2, 1. Place. Get ready to press.
3, 2, 1, go.
How they both in sync. They both got the exact same.
Whoa!
Killed him. Get it too hard?
Oh, they tried.
We're crap.
You're crashing?
Yeah, we got it short. Oh my god. Alright, stop.
It's so funny. Point, Bob Saget Dynamics.
Bob Saget Dynamics is the point.
I didn't think I'm surprised we got it.
Yeah, it's great. I love the bare metal system, guys. We've got a second.
Yeah, we just.
Okay, we need to get 10 more seconds.
We're trying to break that this year.
It always comes down to and it's always just barely. It's always different. Okay, we're gonna have to place. Yeah, place.
Oh my gosh, yes.
1. Place. Round 2. Oh, get ready for your button.
Wait. Two more seconds.
We're gonna have to go.
Go.
Push again. Push again.
They're not down. We're
I'm not touching.
Okay. Point. Bob Saget Dynamics.
2 points for Bob Saget Dynamics.
Just rebooting. We were a second.
That's okay.
Another question.
Let him reboot. Yeah, we won't be rebooted.
They get 30 seconds anyway, right?
Did we actually win?
A few seconds short.
Sometimes.
Did we count the last one?
Yeah, I did.
That's why I wanted to.
I'll share it. I booting or connecting.
We're going to keep that last point. According to the rules, we're going to use some flexibility.
Yeah, we're
this round.
We're just going to do all. No, it's like mine. What'd you say? Sounds like mine over there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're right.
Design flaws. So we're just letting you reboot.
These guys ready to run? Yep. Okay. Place. 3, 2, 1. Place. Get ready to push.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I just.
Really? Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh my gosh. Point Bob Saget Dynamics. Good job, everybody.
Point for Bob Saget Dynamics again. And that's our 3.
That's match.
It's a match.
All right. Okay, who's up for the next final round?
We'll do Big Hero 5+1 versus Flip the Overgrads for to determine that.
Okay.
That was so.
Okay, we need Big Hero 5+1
second.
versus Flip the Overgrads. This is going to be for third place.
Hey, what's going on? For third place.
Over here?
Case, quarter.
Let's try and focus on placement. So make sure those batteries are tightening down.
That's Flip the Overgrads.
It turns around clockwise.
This is for third
First place.
We can play first place at the end. But that's after. That's after. Nothing makes you not wrong. Yeah. Okay, ready to go? Okay. Place in 3, 2, 1. Place.
You're repeating for third place.
3, 2,
Oh! Come on. Come on.
Oh, we have a point.
Let's just give a quick test.
Let's see if it goes. Yeah.
I know we want to as well.
No idea. Nice.
Is this yours?
This is my little girl. 9 months old. Only one napkin. Yep. Yeah.
That was your wife, right?
Yep, that was her.
Okay, we're gonna have to start in 5 seconds.
No, so she's a dietitian. She's been done working. She's working. It's remote, so it's kind of easy. But she's going to be done. So I was offered this smart scholarship, so they want to take it enough to just stay in school and support us, and she can. 2 to 3 years. I'm only 2 years old, so yeah. Yes. So they have a flipper. So that's the first time it's engaged, so they can't move.
Do we have a stalemate?
Entangled. Draw.
Draw.
Was it draw?
Yeah. You sure you want to grab or do you want to watch this go?
You have to grab.
Notice how the fork worked?
It worked, guys. It worked. You should have done air power, so you.
Oh, are there wheels?
That was the second one.
Yeah. So that's why we don't use raspberry buds. I'll go for these steps. Oh no! No, the motor!
You're coming around.
I'm gonna get there!
He's ready. He's ready.
Come on, get it! Come on, get it! Oh! Our poor gears. Our poor gear motor. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's still moving. It's still moving. Oh, it's back up! Oh, it's back up!
Oh! Still going.
Come on! Come on, baby! Push it! Come on, baby! No!
It stays on place for 10 seconds. I have to call it.
It's still moving.
It's still moving. Well,
It's gonna take a while.
wow, our batteries are going to die eventually.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's up to batteries.
Still going.
Okay. Entangled. Drop.
Entangled.
If you want, you can just call the match eliminated. The motor, you're like, it's destroying your robot.
No, they get disqualified if they're destroying our robots.
No,
Okay, just best in.
it's on top of that. It's not right. So the others. No, they're 3D printed. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we're not going to do a full best of 5. We're going to do 5, and if anybody's ahead, we're going to call it.
Okay.
It's 100.
No, 1-0. I don't know who. Okay, ready?
Oh, are they out of motor too? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't even know if I triggered something. Okay.
Oh no! Not again!
Shut it back up.
Again, they're stuck together.
That poor gear motor. Great motor.
That's what we like to see.
Come on,
Oh, he's going for it! He's coming!
Can they do it?
How's the timer?
these two robots are pretty evenly matched in terms of momentum and weights. So, makes it tough.
Entangled anyway, so ours dies.
Entangled.
Well, neither that or you have to stay. It might be that it's done or they win. Huh? Because they already have a point. Okay, so
still runs. Okay.
what if they don't? I think they don't move it. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. But okay, so here's what we're doing. I'm on the 30-second clock. So if start push them off, you win. If they start and push you out, it continues because you already have a point. If you can't start, they get a point and they win. Or, sorry, you continue. This will be a draw.
Oh, and then we'll keep
And
going.
we'll keep figuring it out.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Place.
3, 2, 1, go.
Item. Oh, it's done.
Come on.
Did it touch the ground? No.
Come on, get out.
We're still leading.
Get off the corner.
Entangled, draw.
Round 5 is a draw.
You pick them up again, you go extra back on. So what's going on?
I think it's because it's so I have to console John. Because technically that's the rules we're gonna follow.
The robot stops.
So it is point.
We win! Go get our robot.
I mean, that's the rule.
That is correct. Okay. Back in on this board. 1-1 because of what John just said. The first one I was going to go and take it and then it died. The second one, they died in the middle of the so we got to clean up. They have one time. They have no. So we still have one to go.
So we have a 1-1 tie right now, and we're
So we're just going to run rounds.
going to keep doing rounds until we get a winner.
Okay, so John, I agree with that. So we're gonna keep running rounds for 5 more rounds. And if we can then yes. Otherwise, we're gonna have to call it.
The only way we can win is if we push them to the side. That's the only way. Because we keep pushing them, and if they have such great traction.
We're gonna keep really tracking those entanglements. Ready?
It's like, this is like the double.
Okay, we're just gonna run 5 more rounds, and if anyone pushes their run off, they win. Otherwise, okay.
It's not gonna win. We do the outcome. Either robot is able to. So we have 2 robots off.
3, 2, 1, go.
So mine was like
Okay, so so I can't call it.
Flip the undergrads gets a point, and
flip the overgrads. And
flip the overgrads.
Flip the overgrads gets third. And what's your team? Big Hero 5. Big Hero 5 plus 1 gets fourth. Great job, everybody.
So that's that's announced. So it'd be.
There's probably only a
So we're going to announce the official winners here real soon. So if all of those that can be ready to come on up and accept your acknowledgement, for your place. Everybody ready? So in third place, we have Flip the Overgrads. Come on up.
Second place, we have King of the Hill.
Come on up. And in first place, we have Bob Saget Dynamics. Come on up.
Stand right here in front of the camera. Block the announcers. Block the announcers, sorry.
Do it.
Right.
Let's have another round of applause for our
Cool. All right. All right. Cool beans. Do we need to sign anything?
Did you get your previous money? We're gonna finish.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But it was like in the middle of the semester.
We took with Sam.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam.
There you go. Man.
So we'd like to thank everyone one more time for their participation and for our guests for being here to view such a great event. So we'd like to close with a prayer at this point. And Ben, would you like to close this?
Ben.
So Ben,
You're saying the prayer.
would you like to close this?
Our Father in heaven, we're thankful for this opportunity we've had today to come together and to have fun and learn. We're thankful for the opportunities we've had to form teams and bond over this competition. And we're thankful for all the resources that we have that allow us to learn and grow in our field and to progress in what we're able to create. We say these things humbly in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
So just a reminder for those teams that participated, to make sure you get your shirt. It looks like there's food left for everyone else.
I'd also, because they want themselves, I'd like to thank our awesome MCs, Dr. Lloyd and Dr. Peterson, so we can get a round of applause for them. And any teams that would like to, we had to cut the Battle Royale for time constraints, but if anyone wants to, we're going to leave these while we take down. So if you guys just want to put every robot in a ring and see what happens, then feel free. It should be fun. But thank you all for coming.